light off. It's doing that thing.
Oh, yeah.
This one. Yeah, turn it off.
How's that?
All right, it's better.
It's better?
Uh-huh.
It's better.
Okay. A theme song. What? A theme song.
I'm kind of showing our corner of crap right there a little bit.
Okay, cool.
Just letting you know.
Okay, do you want me to get closer to you? Do you want to stop this and restart it?
Nah, they're just going to look at our shit the whole time. I don't give a fuck. Hi.
Hi. Hi,
theme
John.
Theme song.
I already did it. I already did the theme song.
Welcome.
What? The theme song.
Well, last week it was John with a side of joy. This week it'll be Joy with a side of John.
Oh.
But you told me I had to shut up and listen. So.
Well, no, okay.
So here we go.
It's just, I have a story that I cannot believe I haven't. I cannot believe I kept this from not slipping out all day today.
Good thing I was busy.
I did something yesterday. I got to do something yesterday that was probably the greatest thing I've ever got to do in my life.
Okay. What'd you do?
I got to go into Mitzi's office, John.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
No. There's only been 4 people in the office since she's passed away. There is still her fingerprints in the dust.
Oh, wow.
Her eyeglasses that she took off and folded. Her handwriting.
It's all just sitting there. They didn't.
There were pills in her the cigarette ashtray thing. It's preserved Mitzi.
That's cool. That's super cool.
I walked in and I go, my heart was hammering, and I'm all, oh my God, because she didn't tell me where she was taking me, but I kind of had a feeling.
Right. She's like, I want to show you something.
And then she goes, come on, and we went upstairs. And then you go through a door, then you go down a hallway, and then there's this glass door. And I go, is this what I think this is? And she unlocks it, and this is this is going to make me sound so dumb, but I don't care. She walked in, and she couldn't find, my friend who took me, she couldn't find the light switch.
I'm going to sneeze.
Bless you. Okay. Bless you. Gazoom tight.
I'm back.
Okay, so anyway. So she can't find the light switch, right? And we've got my phone going.
Right.
And I stopped and I go, the light switch isn't in here. It's on the outside. So sure enough, obviously if the light switch isn't somewhere at the front, obviously it's it's not
Right.
But I walked out and I flipped the lights on and I was like, I fucking knew where the lights are. I don't know. That sounds so stupid. And then I walked in and I was just like, hi, Mitzi. John, oh my God, receipts.
That's crazy.
It was her handwriting. So then she hands me this and I'm like, I can't take anything out of Mitzi's office. So she hands me this folder and then we're going through her drawers.
Okay.
And she has a roll of stickers and it's her signature.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool.
And I wasn't going to, and then she tore it off and handed it to me. And I'm like, I don't think she goes, Joy. She's like, you love Mitzi. She's like, besides me, she's like, you love Mitzi. So I got to go in her, I got to breathe the same air that she got.
You ever wonder if you'd like her as much if you actually met her?
Every once in a while, I want to know what she would think of my comedy. Because
you hear a lot, and then you hear a lot of truth stuff. Guys come out from the real guys, and people we know who are like, she wasn't all that what you think she was. She was. Yes, she was an entrepreneur, and what she did was amazing, and making her and doing what she did. Mm-hmm. But they would, like they said. She didn't bat 1,000.
No, and I think that's why I like her the most is because she wasn't perfect. She fucking Carlos Mencia. I like that because it shows that you can make mistakes, but you can still be a fucking badass. She was a badass.
It's true. And she got comic dick when she wanted it.
And she got comic dick. Oh my God. She has a picture of Argus on her desk. But okay, I don't care. I know she wasn't amazing, great, but to me she was, and I got to go into her office.
I wasn't trying to bring it down.
No, and it was just...
I wasn't trying to bring it down. I was just trying to... I was just asking, what do you, do you wonder...
Right. I do. No, I don't wonder if I would like her.
Would you just want to keep it the way you have it because you hold her on a little higher?
The only thing, like every once in a while, and I was telling Emily this last night, I go, there's times I wish I could have done my comedy in front of her, but then I would also be terrified to do my comedy in front of her.
Yeah, they said she was ruthless.
She was ruthless. But also, like, if I would have been around in that times and kept coming, and she's like, you suck. At some point, I'm not going to suck. Maybe. I mean, she whipped people. Sebastian Maniscalco, he fucking bombed and ate whole bags of dick every night. And she just kept...
That's like Rick says. He said he was horrible. All he had was impressions.
Right. And then, well, Rick's story is one of my favorites, too, because he was going out with Dice, and he'd get up there, and Dice's crowd's like, get the fuck off the stage. So then he started, like, firing back, and that's when he found Rick.
Right. Wow.
And the same thing, Sebastian Maniscalco. I wish I would have known. I wish I knew what comedian did this. But Sebastian would say, don't heckle me. You know how, like, every time Brody would get on or Dawn, question in the back.
Right.
So
Jason, all those guys.
Right. So Sebastian would say, don't heckle me. And one of the big comics, I wish I knew who it was, they're like, hey, Sebastian doesn't like it if you heckle him. And he's like, I don't fucking care. And walked in and started heckling him. And Sebastian's like, aren't you embarrassed? And that became his whole set for one of his specials.
Right.
And he stopped bombing after that. And Jeff Scott's the one that told me that story.
That's cool.
But I've never walked into something that was so preserved. Like, I'm not kidding you. It was crazy. Like she walked out, locked the door.
And that was never touched again.
Yes.
That's creepy. It's almost creepy.
It was. And then I was like, holy shit. Like, I kept apologizing to her. Because, like, I'd touch stuff and I'm like, I'm sorry. And then I'd read something and I was like, I'm sorry. But it was just... Like, I'd move things to look at it, and then I'd move everything right back to where it was. Well,
like when Rick was the door guy back in the day, he tells a story where he goes, yeah, man. He goes, basically, I lived here. He goes, I showered in the green room all the time. He goes, I would sit all day and watch videos. In the back, they just had a library of VHS stuff, and he would just watch people's sets because they recorded everybody's stuff, all of it.
That's so cool.
For all those years.
So apparently, I don't know if this is a true story or not, but...
Allegedly.
Ooh,
we haven't allegedly in a while.
I still want to do an allegedly sticker, but allegedly, one of the comedians who likes to call himself an archivist, too, or an archive...
Archivist?
Yeah. Supposedly tried to break into Jeff Scott's house to get all of his archives.
Post-mortem?
Post-mortem.
And
because Jeff Scott had all of it.
Right, but they're saying he tried to break in and steal it?
Not steal it. He just wanted access to it so he could say I had it.
So who has it?
I don't know who has it. I don't know. But I was talking to... Okay, by the way, I'm just going to fucking name this fucking episode Name Drop because that's all I'm going to do. Guess who I convinced to get on my chair last night?
Who did you convince to get on your chair?
Fucking Eleanor Kerrigan.
Wow. That's impressive.
She goes...
She looks good right now.
Oh, she looks so good. And she did so good.
I was going to tell you to tell her she looked good.
She sang We Built This City.
That fucking fits her.
It was so 100%. Good. But she was like... She goes, Joy? And I go, are you going to let me touch you? And she goes... I think I'm going to let you touch me. And I'm all, okay. And she's all, after my set. And I go, completely understand. Because one time I massaged Ryan Sickler before he went on stage. And he came off and he goes, I was in a fucking another zip code. So Ryan Sickler will not get massaged until after his set.
He's okay.
So I told Eleanor, I was like, no, Ryan. I go, Ryan will pay me ahead of time and then come after. So, but I massaged Jeff Ross.
Oh, wow.
And I was massaging.
How was he? Was he nice?
He was nice. You know what? He's one of those, you know how there's some people who, like, when you meet, they say your name constantly? I think it's almost like...
He uses your name a lot.
Yeah, he's like, thanks, Joy. And he's like, Joy, you're fucking magical.
Right. He uses... And that's probably, it comes from all the years of roasting.
Right. Either that, is there just a memory device?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it helps with your bang, bang, bang.
Right. But I was massaging him, and he was learning his lyrics. through the table or through the face rest, and he got off.
What did he do?
He did 2 Kiss songs.
Okay.
He did Beth, and then he did
I like Beth.
The other one, the
Detroit Rock City.
no, starts with an S. Shout out. Shout out.
Shout it out.
Yeah. But there was a guy there who is, I don't know how. Oh, no. He is a friend. He is in a band, or used to be in a band with the drummer of the band that does Goddamn Comedy Jam, right?
Of the band of the drummer?
Yeah.
Was it his cousin's nephew?
Yeah. Anyway,
Aunt's uncle.
That guy decided he was going to come. I don't know, like he did it for Jeff Ross, but dude dressed up like Star Child.
Nice.
And this guy, so his name's Danny Love. His wife is beautiful. She was wearing fucking high heels, and like I was massaging Jeff Ross, and I was like, dude, I go, shoe envy right now. And she's like, right? And then he's like, yeah, we just had a baby, and she's super skinny. And then my dumb ass is like, you do meth though, right? I was like, please tell me you do meth because you're so skinny. But he came up to me and he's like, dude, your energy is amazing.
Oh, that was the guy that did that?
Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's cool. So then of course I'm standing there, and then Maz Jabrani walks in.
Oh, Maz likes you.
He loves me. He's He goes, my joy, and I'm all.
You got excited.
I did, and I gave him all. I got to I massaged a lot last night.
Yeah, that's good. Usually it's a little sparse, so that's cool.
It was fun, and like everybody, it was
and Adam
really
Ray,
good.
right?
I didn't massage Adam Ray, but I talked to him.
Well, him and your other friend are good buddies, right?
Yeah, and we were talking about that, and he's getting married, and I was like, yeah, don't do that. And he's like, well, it's in October, so I still can back out. I'm like, I'm just saying that every time my husband and I see people get married, like we're all, don't do it.
You'll end up like us.
And then Cheeto Santino was there, and he did the Pitch Perfect song.
Which one?
The one where they're hop in the cabin of the DJ plays along. And
was it
put
funny?
your hands up and wait. Yeah, it was funny.
Hilarious.
Because they didn't like. Normally the band is really good, so they'll like change the octave so you can hit it. Nope.
Not this time.
So you hear all these men on stage being all, the DJ plays along.
Nice. Good song choice.
It was so much fun.
Good.
Like
what time did you get home?
I got home at like midnight.
That's not too bad.
No. So it was just, and the only reason I got home at midnight is because I was in Mitzi's office for like 30 minutes geeking the fuck out. Like, remember when Eleanor took us down in the basement?
And I was geeking out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, John,
I know that feeling. I remember because I talked to Eleanor. I was like, hi, I listened to your podcast. You're great. I love you guys. You and Rick are great. And I love the history of this place. And she was like, come on. And
right.
She was like, whoa. And she took us down to before they did all the changes. So it was still OG basement.
Yeah, it still had, what was it, Doris Day's
Yeah, it still had the sofa down there.
Yeah.
It had all the old stuff back there. It felt creepy. It felt awesome.
I don't know. All I know is there were her fingerprints. Like, I was all... And I don't know. I don't know if anybody knows, like, how much I love this woman. But I was like... I, like, want to be her. Which is why every time, like, I see talent and I'm like, oh, they're going to hit it big. And they do. I'm like, yeah, I can fucking do that. I'm fucking good. So, yeah.
Open your own.
Right. But it was really cool. It was fun.
That's exciting.
It was really fun. And then, do you have any notes?
No, I didn't do a whole lot.
Notes.
No, I was actually disappointed because my back is still fucked up and I'm really disappointed in that.
Okay.
That's really bothering me because it's been like a month and a half and I'm still feeling pain in my back and I'm upset about that.
Well, I have a friend who...
Let me look at my notes.
I have a friend who has a friend.
Is it a friend to...
I have a friend who has a friend. Allegedly.
Had a friend who...
Heard it from another, you've been messing around.
You son of a bitch. You've been messing around?
Yeah.
Let me see. I have my overtime hours. Would you like to hear those?
No. No.
I have last week. No. Trash in the library. What was that? Oh, that was just jobs I had to do. That wasn't notes. All right. Nope. I have nothing.
Okay, well.
I have nothing to show you.
I have a friend who has a friend.
Who heard it from a friend?
Whose sister, the friend's sister, is getting a divorce, so she's living at the friend's house.
Okay.
So my friend went over to her friend's house, and she was like, well, her sister's getting a divorce, and she knows the sister, so she went and bought a plant. And she hands the plant to the sister. And she goes, hey, there's nothing that says happy divorce like a house plant. Her 7-year-old comes around the corner and goes, you and Dad are getting a divorce?
Ouch. You know what I just thought right now?
What?
Okay, so I watched too many TikToks. and you're probably already thinking what I am. All I think is that Asian dude, emotional damage.
Emotional
Because that kid is fucked.
Yeah.
That kid is fucked. It's like the affair that happened at my school with those people. That ladies' kids went to the school, so they still go. I think they still go there.
Damn.
And they got to see that other person all the time, and the mom and dad are working it out now.
See, divorce is different for me because my parents used to tell me they were getting divorced all the time.
Listen,
like I remember.
I'm out. That's it.
No, I remember.
If we do it, it's out. I'm over.
I remember my mom once. She was in the living room, and I went, and she's like, "We're getting a divorce," and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like they used to like, and
so
it was like real.
Do you start thinking like who you're gonna live with?
No. I didn't want to live with either of them.
I
love my mom and I love my dad, but god damn.
We've heard the stories.
Right?
We've heard some stories.
I mean, I love my mom, but geez, I don't know.
We've heard some stories.
So anyways, yeah. So she fucking told the kid thought they were just staying with the aunt's house.
When are we going home to see Dad?
And then I have another divorce story.
Was that? Are you my dad?
Yeah.
No.
So.
Was it the Adam Sandler movie where he does that? It's the Click or whatever, and he runs up to see his kid. He thinks he's swimming. Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, you did great. You look like a fish out there." And he gets him up, and he's all, "Oh, you're not my dad." He goes, "You don't know that." And he's like, "You're my dad." That's fucked up. Poor kids are still traumatized just from this fucking movie.
So I have another lady who I massage, and she's thinking about divorcing her husband.
Okay. Do you tell her it's just not worth it at this point?
I think she should.
Is he an asshole?
Well, he beat her up.
Bye.
But
no, there's no excuse. That's bye.
But before that, he is. What did she call it? Sexual aversion. He has sexual aversion, so he doesn't like to have sex.
Well, that's why he's so fucking angry.
But he's a habitual masturbator.
But he's still.
But the only way he can get off is anally masturbating.
On himself.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you gotta.
I mean, no judgment, but.
You know what it's like?
What is it?
It's like almost like. He's one of those like Play-Doh makers. You push it in the butt and it pushes it out the end. No.
What does your brain look like? What the fuck does your brain do?
It goes A to B to C. That's it.
It obviously goes A to B to Play-Doh.
I just thought one of the Play-Doh makers.
Butthole Play-Doh.
Where you just stick it in there and make stars and stuff.
But she was like asking me my opinion, and I'm all, dude, I can't tell you.
Just tell her, fucking run away.
I don't know.
You know what? Tell him you're leaving him for his girlfriend and leave a fucking like 12-inch dildo right there on the fucking thing and bounce.
On the dildo?
She doesn't need to. She can go get some dick.
It's not as easy as you think to get dick.
Bullshit.
That's true. As soon as I said that, I was all, that's a fucking lie.
What goes on in your fucking brain? Is there anything in there? There's nothing? You go A to B to C too?
You're mean.
Oh, now you just roasted me, and now you're mean.
Yeah. Because I'm not mean. I'm cute. You're mean.
I'm mean.
Like when you say stuff, like when I say I want to divorce you and I'm leaving you, it doesn't mean as much as when you say it. Like when you say it, I'm like,
is that for like, oh my God, it's finally happening?
No,
this is
it's
the greatest
like,
day of my life.
No, it's more like, oh, I went too far.
Did I do too far this time?
Like I push and push, and then you're all, fuck it, and I'm all, no, you're not the one that's supposed to say fuck it. So now all I'm doing right now is working on my website for New Hall Hypnosis, so I can start charging for hypnosis, and if anybody wants to be hypnotized, please message me.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I just yawned like I was tired or something.
Are you tired or something?
No.
Nah.
No.
Man, you know what fucking sucks? Okay. So Tyler has the same fucking days off as I do.
Right.
It drives me fucking nuts.
So you can't anally masturbate?
I can't masturbate anally, and I am sexual averted.
And that's all you can do to blow your load.
Yeah. So anyway, he wakes up at like 6 o'clock this morning and leaves. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to get the fucking house to myself today. And then I like laid back down and closed my eyes, and I was like, no, it's spring break. The kids are all home.
That's funny.
I'm like, dude, I just...
You know, it's funny. I was like, Joy's home today. I should go home for lunch today. Kids are on spring break. Fuck all that.
I was all... Caleb didn't wake up till like 2.
It's a big shocker.
And then I was doing class. I had hypnosis class today, and she was hypnotizing us, and I was like kind of out of it, and I was like, oh fuck, I hope he doesn't like, because he likes to walk in and like lay on me, and I was like, he's gonna walk in and lay on me in his underwear, and I'm gonna be in this hypnotic state, and I'm gonna have to like break out of it.
And what's up, old lady? What's up, old lady?
Oldie hon.
You're small.
Okay, by the way, I did that TikTok where I said oldie hon and hurt muscle,
right.
And like a bunch of people were like, that shit's funny.
Like 6?
Like 7. Why? What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
I just told you I had like the greatest experience ever.
And
like
I
got
want to shoot
go
that experience to the ground.
That would be like you going into like Dan Marino's office where he just left when he like died.
I get to smell a seat.
Yeah. I licked her seat. Smelled like Argus.
And
Jimmy Schubert.
And
Jimmy Walker.
And
oh God. And probably
a lot.
Sam Kinison, Richard
How about Holtzman?
Pryor. Oh, you think Holtzman had sex with Mitzi?
We have to ask him.
I'm gonna
think so.
ask him.
I think he did.
Fucking good for you, Mitzi.
Hey, fuck it. She needed dick. She got it when she needed it.
Yeah. She was the one that like she would have people break into her house and rape her. She had like rape fantasies.
That's crazy.
And I mean, that's a lady that, that was in the 70s, like when like the revolution, you can't do that.
I'm going to leave the window unlocked.
Yeah.
You just come in and handle it.
Like a pirate.
Like a pirate.
Fucking, man.
Arr.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, kids are home. Wrong kid died.
Wow. What else we got?
That's all my notes. That's all I got.
That's it? Well, that was good. That was fun.
Yeah. I feel like I talked too much.
Well, it was. No, it was. We said at the top of the show.
Oh, John gave me permission.
Yes. I gave it permission to call it Joy with a side of John today.
You could barely get that out without vomiting. Joy with a side of John.
That's not true. Mm-hmm. I'm just kidding.
You're such a dickhole.
That would be a urethra. Boom, I remember that word. That's a big one for me.
What are the lips called on a vagina?
Labias. Oh. Boom. I know a little bit about the vajayjay.
What's the bone in your knee?
The bone in my knee? Is that the wee knee?
Oh. What the fuck goes on in your brain?
The other day, I did one of your dad jokes. Caleb fucking, I want some Pringles, or Brody, I want some Pringles. You're a Pringle. And I go, oh my God. I'm fucking, oh my God. So, yeah, go fuck yourself.
You are a go fuck yourself.
Let's get out of here before we get out of here.
Let's skedaddle.
Let's get
out of here.
Good day. Goodbye. Good riddance. Till next time, like, follow, subscribe. Tell your friends to check us out and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
like
that's fun.
If your friend tells one friend, and your friend tells one friend, and your friend tells one friend, that'd be sweet.
Also, if you want to be discovered, because I discover people.
That's right.
I'm like a card.
And if you leave us a comment,
Like with
good or
zero
bad,
APR.
I'll talk shit about you, good or bad. How's that?
That'll do. That'll
Will that
do,
work?
donkey. Yeah, that'll do, pig.
Did you call me a pig?
Oh my God, it's babe. That'll do, pig.
I know. I was just easy.
Did we ever talk about Universal
Good day.
Studios?
No, we've never talked about John and Joy's fun day of fun.
Okay, bye.
Good day.